Everybody's got iPhones, they've got apps that can take their photo and make it look like a tintype, and I've never seen one that actually looks like a tintype. Everybody thinks that they're these badly focused, scratchy looking images, but you look at a tintype that was shot by a professional photographer either now or back in the 1800s, and they are extraordinarily sharp and crisp. The image itself is of a better fidelity than digital, and digital has probably got a long way to go before it can catch up to that, just because it's down to the molecular level. The chemistry itself, it can be reasonably shelf stable, but it only works. It works best between probably about 60 degrees to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. After 100 degrees, it really starts to get a little wacky on you. So if I'm working out in the field at that time and I know it's going to be a hot day, I try to have some ice on hand to keep some of my chemistry cold. It keeps the developer from getting too fast. It keeps the collodion from evaporating because a lot of it is high proof, full grain alcohol, 95%. Ether, and then it's the gun cotton that's dissolved inside of it. So it'll evaporate really fast at high temperatures. Exterior is kind of the best that you can work with, although you're limited. You can't do night shots, things like that. But if you can be out during the day with a good amount of sun, that's usually the best. That's how it was in the 1800s.
He's pouring collodion onto a non-porous substrate, and then he is going to as I tell everyone else, it has the consistency of runny maple syrup. And then he puts that all over the plate. Once it's coated, he puts it into a silver nitrate bath. It has bromides and other salts in it that actually, the chemical process, the collodion and the silver attract each other and create a negative.
We are doing a photograph of Captain Mortimer because it's a series of flashbacks. The scenes that I'm in, so I'm long dead and gone by the time his grandson and great grandson are seeing this production. And so I'm going to be, of course, this is going to be a photograph of me as a younger man after I broke my promise to the Native Americans, mainly Proud Crow, the chief of the Crow Indians. And so here I am. This is going to be a series of flashbacks. So you're seeing me before I take the picture, but then you're going to be seeing me after I take the picture in the production, which is going to be before I did what I'm doing at the end of the production. But then I'm doing a flashback, so it's before this picture's taken, but I'm taking this picture after all that happens. I've got it written down somewhere. I've figured it out, but I'm still trying to work on it.
It's going to be 12. Breathing, blinking, all okay. Won't be captured. Look at the brass bar. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. 1, 1,000. 2, 1,000. 3, 1,000. 4, 1,000. 5, 1,000. 6, 1,000. 7, 1,000. 8, 1,000. 9, 1,000. 10, 1,000. 11, 1,000. 12. You can breathe.
After the image has been struck, as they say, I take the plate back into the darkroom, and I do the development in there. And what you do is you take the plate out of the plate holder, and at that point the image isn't there yet. It's a milky white substance that's on the exposed side of the plate, and you pour developer on it, and you're developing it basically in hand, and you're swishing the developer around, trying to get it to wash away the excess silver and leave behind the image. So you do that for several seconds until you start seeing the details start to show up, and then you then you basically have to stop it. And I usually start that with a jar of water and then dunk it into some other water baths, and that will stop the process. And you give it a good rinsing, make sure all the developer's off, and then that's when I'll bring it out for the second section of that, which is the fixing. And the fixing is where you see that image transition from a negative into a positive. and that's the one that everybody loves to see. And fortunately, it's one that you can do in broad daylight. There's no safe light conditions required for that.
No, this is for the shoot tomorrow.
Nice, good exposure.
It's an enjoyable process, and it's one that I think a lot of people can kind of get into. It forces you to slow down and really think about what you're taking an image of.
What do you think, Adam?
I think it looks like some old guy from the West. I don't know. Pretty impressive, though. I think the Bailey-Dentons have done a remarkable job. That's my Bailey-Denton photography commercial for the weekday.
Contact us through email. Still old-fashioned in that way, and we'll try and get you set up. And get you out of here with a tintype. I guarantee you'll love.
And telegraph is still the fastest way to reach it.
Oh yes.
Now, if I come down here to Garden Grove for a tintype, can I get one with Mickey Mouse?
Well, if you bring Mickey Mouse.
Okay.